So, today's mission is at 0930 hours, August 31st in 1989. We're invading, well, being invaded actually, by the Soviet Union. We're in Washington State. Overview. We had to yield Whitby last night after heavy fighting, severing Charlie Company from the rest of the battalion. Retaking the town will have to wait until the rest of the 9th Infantry Division arrives. Command says that whoever's left has likely received lethal doses of radiation already, but we're to continue to evacuate the few remaining civilians in the town's shelters. A C-130 has been arranged to transport them out of the combat area, as Route 127 is still held by the Soviets in some places to the east. We're grabbing them all, stuffing them in the back of a bus, and ferrying them to the local airport, and go to throw us back. Everyone just repick your slots as soon as you're in. I do not want to see anyone change out of the slots that they previously picked. I will get upset if you do. Hurry up. I'm going to continue. For news, the fighting goes on in Washington, but we're tightening our grip on Soviet pockets. The advance in Germany has stopped short of Holland, a win in anyone's book, and one of the Reds' flotillas was sunk some 600 miles off the coast of Hawaii. Its flagship was in harbor, though, something about a crane dropping on its main deck. Alright, everyone pop back into your squads so we can get this rolling. Very good, very good.
Problem.
Yep.
My slot has been taken.
Then take the adjacent one. There's another Grenadier slot right there. There you go. Alright, good. Everyone's picked their slots. I'm gonna put us through now and do the rest of the briefing, since hopefully we all should be able to load it just fine. Oh good, Grad Trench is updated since we tested the mission. I love that mod. Anyway, briefing. So, situation. A few civilians remain at the evacuation shelters in Whitby and must be brought out of the area immediately. A C-130 is set to take off from the local airfield once all evacuees are on board. Mission. Evacuate the sheltering civilians in... I do not need to hear that. Evacuate the sheltering civilians in Zulu and Whiskey to Victor, then to X-ray for extraction. Execution. You can click along here so you see exactly where we're going. Bring the Civ from Zulu and Whiskey to the buses at Victor. Escort the Civ from Victor to X-ray. So essentially, you'll go, pick him up, bring him back. Once we've done that, we're moving them all up to X-ray in a bus. We should always avoid central Whitby. This area is a no-go zone. We don't want to go near it because there's a shit ton of enemy troops here. We are going to die if we try to go through it. We're avoiding it at all costs. Alright. ROE is the same as always. Armed and aggressive individuals are considered combatants. You should collect all POWs for the MPs. So, Grim, Ben, that's your jobs as well. Friendly forces. Bravo Company is responsible for protecting the evacuation shelters in this area. We're one of the platoons. You can see where the other ones are right now. Charlie Company is back down at Air Force Base Brennan with the support of SEAL Team 3, with the remainder of 9th Division headed this way. But we remain cut off thanks to the widespread of enemy paratroopers. So Zulu is a general hospital. It's on the other side of the river and presumably in enemy hands. The most direct and effective means of approaching it is an amphibious raid using M113s. So crossing it with M113s, getting across, grabbing the civvies, and going back over. Simple as that. Whiskey is a mall. It's held by a friendly understring platoon and is exposed on all sides, so approaching it is very difficult. It is also severed from our lines by a VDV continuing at Mole's End. The only effective approach is one of brute force and overwhelming firepower. The Whitby Sports Field, Victor, is held by friendly forces. It's a makeshift bus station for ferrying evacuees out of the area, and it's where we should gather all the civilians before we move them to X-ray. And X-ray, finally, is held by friendly forces. It's an airfield. It is fortified and has suffered enemy incursions over the last day. While dangerous, Route 116 is the only viable path to it. Terrain. Whitby itself is pretty flat. There's just a river separating it. It can be crossed on several bridges, but we should avoid them. And if anything, only use the M113s for amphibious crossings. X-ray has some bridges and hills around it, limiting sight lines and enabling a defense. Enemy forces. There's a shitload of enemy VDV all over this county. We estimate that there's a battalion of them in Whitby itself. Another regiment is down there to the south and just took out one of our fellow companies. There's also another one up to northwest, which is trying to rejoin with Whitby, and they have cut off evac site whiskey. All local populace have either been evacuated, are in the process of being evacuated by us, or are refusing to move. So we should hopefully not bump into any of them. Support equipment, we have a few M13s, we have some Jeeps as well. There's a munition stockpile at Victor that we can get resupplies from. We have M72 Laws, and we might be able to find some M47 Dragons lying about. Assets, we have a single mortar, we have some Paladins standing by, and we have a Thunderbolt if shit really hits the fan. Womack, do you have any questions?
Do we have any assets on call? Orders?
Yeah, we have one mortar, and then we have tube artillery, and we have an A10. The two latter are going to require some more setup. The mortar is available immediately.
Roger that. Mortar has HE and smoke.
Yes.
Roger, Dodger. All right, I'll run through the plan for Phase Alpha first real fast before we do anything else so anybody can make any comments or concerns. We're going to move as a platoon. My understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, Brent?
Yep.
But we control, quote-unquote, control everything on our side of the river. So, keep your eyes open, but we should be able to relatively safely drive up to the dismount point, which let me actually write the word dismount. And then, we'll go on foot. Basically, Zabby's guys are going to take that southern little compound. G-Man's guys are going to take that northern compound. And once you've locked down a perimeter, the Tard Wranglers are going to go in and grab the civilians. This is like the definition of Mogadishu 1993, and absolutely nothing went wrong there, so what could go wrong? Any questions on Phase Alpha?
No questions so far.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Are we allowed to kill the civilians to deny the enemy from getting them?
No.
No, and then we will execute you for doing it. Moving on.
Anyway, yeah. So we're basically, once we've done this, we're just going to drop back across the river, and fall back to Site Victor, drop off all our lads, and then we're going to execute Phase Bravo, which I'll drop a plan depending on our strengths at that time. Any questions at all?
I will make the note that it is preferable to maybe dismount something further back here, because they could hypothetically have sightlines to you if they're across the river. You'll have to figure it out as you get there.
We'll drop back to dismount to probably once we reach these dirt roads.
Yeah, that would be the best part.
That's definitely how you spell dismount. I'm too lazy to go back and fix it. All right.
Hell yeah.
Question.
Yes.
We're mounted infantry, right? Or are we by foot?
We have M13s, yeah.
Okay. Do we have designated drivers?
That's done at the squad level.
Very nice.
Any other questions? Fantastic. Very smooth. All right, Womack, you want to say anything else? Otherwise, I'm putting us through.
Yeah, don't die and don't get your civilians killed. In that order.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I have one question.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we supposed to dump them in evac site Victor?
Yes. So your job will essentially be, when Womack tells you to go pick up civilian, you cable tie them, stuff them in the back of a car, M13 in this case, and drive them up to Victor. Dump them there, come back. And you do that twice over.
Or
So yeah, here, this right here, this intersection. Intersection Zulu will be the rally point for when we're all done with Phase Alpha. So when we've dropped off all our boys and we've all fallen back as a platoon, we will go to Intersection Zulu. I cannot spell for my life. We'll fall back to Intersection Zulu, which for anybody who cannot see is right there. Yeah, Grim, you'll drop your boys off at Victor and then go back to Zulu.
Yep.
All right. Good.
I have a question.
Yes, Marshall.
So this is Phase Alpha. How are we gonna do Phase Bravo? Are we gonna cross that bridge when we get to it?
Yeah. I don't want to drop a plan to have half of our platoon get killed and then have to change it.
Understood.
The plan will be discussed at Intersection Zulu.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm going to put us through them. Please remember to unmute your microphones if you haven't, and you need to stay still during the briefing. Sorry, when you get in, and lower your weapons. Don't shoot each other in the head. Put on your safeties as well, just in case. When your squad leaders tell you that you can move about. All right, we're going.
Yep, cool. Alright, let's see. Alex, your team leads, go
Hello.
yellow. Ocnian, your team lead, go green. Filter and Simo are under, green, and the rest
G-Man.
of you are in yellow. Except for Pino, Pino said white, yeah?
Make sure to tell your boys to pull down their view distance to like a kilometer or so, so
Alright.
they don't have to deal with any potential lag.
Yeah.
They won't be seeing that far anyway.
Alright, you're free to move. You can pull down your thingies to a kilometer if
See,
you want, so
which one of the two wants to
it's foggy anyway, so you don't need to put view distance. Get that sweet extra frames.
Right then.
Alright, anyone want to volunteer for driving?
Bravo company, this is second platoon radio check.
If anything I can do.
If you want, you can drive an M113 until we get to the ground.
Howdy, comrade.
Alright, very well.
Let me check on the radios. Do any of you have radios?
You want the 40 mic mic
Nah.
so you can put a bit more range firepower out.
You know?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh shit, I have a long range. as
Okay.
well.
Yeah. Alright, so 1500 or 1000?
I would say 1,000. Because you're like you can't see through the wall.
All Bravo 2 call signs, be advised. Zeus has told me to tell you to put your view distances to 1,000
Alex.
to maximize FPS.
Yes.
The changing buttons is Control
Oh, thank
backslash.
you.
Can you check in on 40? Say hi.
For 40.
Yeah, okay. I'm on long range, so I should be able to say you.
Try the button to the left.
Okay, would you like me to set a additional or not?
Nah, this is fine. I'm gonna talk to this and then except for the meeting.
Understood.
Just so you know what's really going on.
Cool. G-Man, by the way, I think Pog Zizak, he should be a Vognian. I think he's boy.
He's
Uh,
vanished off
New to the
somewhere.
game.
Oh,
G-Man,
yeah,
we have two machine guns. I'm behind you.
yeah, yeah.
Do you want to take the 240 or do you want to take the 50?
We'll take the 240. Okay.
Roger that. Debbie.
Okay, you boys stay here, I'm gonna go.
We have to step together. We are not Eastern European here. So that's your vehicle right there.
I require more ammo because I have to fly to me.
Zizek, can you go back to yellow? Otherwise we have like a fire team and
very
some
new.
people. Yeah.
G-Man.
Red team.
You're not G-Man. G-Man.
I mean,
If you want to have a
anything-
couple of your boys rat fuck the supplies from the other vehicles and put it inside your vehicle, you can.
Yeah, go ahead and red fuck that physical and put it in that one over here.
Yeah. And G-Man, make sure your boys don't rat fuck Zabby's 50 cal.
Yeah.
This is Zabby's truck. Do not rat fuck Zabby's truck.
MPs are set with crowd control weapon.
Understood, over.
Much stuff from.
Womack.
I can't hear you outside, by the way, Womack.
Roger that.
Why are they looking in R1?
That's not yours.
G-Man, if anything, I can take
What's
kill
squad
time.
level radio? Is it
And
40
then
or 41?
Pog can stay with Vognian.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Filter and Pulse switch then. So Filter goes yellow.
I want to talk to G-Man, but I don't want to cross platoon.
I don't know if I can radio.
Hey,
You do.
Sabby, you might want to tell G-Man that that's our truck because they're taking stuff out.
G-Man.
Kim, you are in this one, not the next one. This is yours. This is
ours. This is ours.
I was pointed at this one, sorry.
Absolute monkeys. Make sure your cable guys. Peter, G-Man.
Yeah,
Quit
what?
fucking with our truck.
Anyone in the blue team?
Your
Let's
squad
watch
can
that.
41 if
Over
you choose
here.
to use it. Like if you want to communicate with your vehicle.
Sure.
41.
Why the fuck
Alex,
are you
set up in 41.
He's fucking I've been locked for this squad.
All platoon assets, be advised. We have 40 as platoon communications, which is myself.
This one, yeah?
Where is? I'm confused. What do we get now?
Alex, 41.
Where the fuck are you
I'll
laughing?
stay
What's
here,
going on?
fuckhead.
What first can speak of it?
Alright, first squad, mount up in this one. The one I'm standing on right now.
Check 41.
Mounting up.
Yeah.
Attention! Red team, attention! Load up inside. Load up inside.
I'm taking the gun.
Alright, who's
G1
driving?
4-1, yeah?
Vehicle
Yeah.
right here. If you get any other one, I'm gonna give
Which
you
button
to-
gets me in the truck?
I'm gonna get executed.
This is why I got
Try go behind it if you can.
Interrogative,
Oh,
is it cool if I take one of these open top boys for command mobility vehicle?
Me?
Over.
Sure.
Fine by me. Seats 3 in the 50 cal one, seats 4 in the normal one. You can put on the soft cover in the
Guys,
normal one. Over.
which button
Roger that, out.
is for entering the truck?
Just scroll wheel.
Dang, these are some really good helmets, by the way.
Who's driving?
Who's driving? Alex, do you mind driving?
Sure, yeah, I can do it.
Cool.
Change which year it goes into.
12 cowboys in the back.
Is MPs holding up the rear or holding up the front?
You bunk fish.
Order of march is as follows. Platoon is the mine testing vehicle at the front, followed by squad 1, followed by squad 2, followed by MPs.
Box wine.
Roger that.
Received. Alright, we are following the
Everybody
truck
form
that
up
Romax
behind
in,
me when
Alex.
you're ready to move.
Okay, the
In
truck
order,
that will next in.
Yeah, he's in like one of those Willy Jeeps.
Understood.
I'm gonna
What's the
take
convoy
advantage of my
I don't know. Interrogative, what's the convoy speed?
Ognian, do you have
We don't plan on being in hostile territory, so we're gonna go 60 kmph. Tell me if you can't hold that.
Nice, okay.
That's most
I'm gonna
likely a
take my
negative.
streamer privilege and pop out the hatch.
Roger that. We'll preemptively drop it down to 50.
Hello.
Then. 50 kmph.
Squad 1 and Squad 2, can you get on the
I've
road?
got 360 vision. I can rotate.
G-Man. Yeah. I cannot hear a word you say because
We have a helicopter up. Couple
Yeah,
of
friendly
helicopters.
Hughes.
Yeah, I see.
MPs are ready to move.
I was saying that Green is the Balkan sport.
Squad 1, are you guys ready?
Yes. The war crime squad, more like.
No comms, Squad 1, I repeat, no comms.
This entire unit's a war crime squad.
Let's not talk about that, please.
Roger that. You might have been broadcasting on the wrong net because we haven't received you. Alright, platoon, we are stepping off. You're going west until you reach intersection Zulu. Over.
War crime supreme.
G-Man. Can I request that we have a woman? No, I'm not. But request on my behalf.
I'll call sign the call sign to our south is Victor. Over. Also, whenever I activate my radio, I click on the handbrake. This is fortunate.
You should have a handheld radio as well. Over.
Vehicle 1, you watch south, Vehicle 2 will watch northwest.
Alright, we are watching south.
This is MPs to M113. Y'all might want to keep spacing just in case it desinks. And you might want to be staggered as well, just in case.
I'll call friends, you're ready to make the turn at intersection.
Understood.
We're getting overtaken.
Yeah, we're getting overtaken.
I have no idea what's
Great.
I can't fucking see, man.
No.
Vehicle 1, please be advised, convoy speed is 50 kilometers an hour.
It's 50, 5-0.
Fuck that, man. This is supposed to be in front.
Like I said, every time I'm still on the radio, let's play the handbrake.
Just keep staggered column, you'll be fine.
Drive past. I'm gonna pull over and fix my radio.
Radio check. Check. Received.
We've reached the spawn point.
dismounting.
Alright, go ahead and get your boys out of your vehicle. Bring your vehicle with you, obviously, but have your boys screening it.
Yeah, where's that?
Continue
okay,
toward
except the driver and gunner get
toward the
out.
staging point, which I never actually marked. Staging point is now marked on map.
Let's see. Alright, Alex, we will advance towards the staging points. We will follow behind us, okay?
Second squad, I don't have sight of your M113 interrogative. Where you at? Over.
Alright.
We're independent road to
Form up,
southwest.
form up. We're going.
Oh, roger that. See.
Alright, all call signs continue moving towards staging point with your infantry screening your vehicles.
I have. Hold on. Ah, okay, I see.
Grim, can you hear me?
Yeah, they're right there.
No, I see.
Yellow team is in the vehicle still. Cover. Inside the building, go, go, go. Facing west.
Ben, are you on this net? Of course. Alright.
Platoon, this is squad 2.
I am fine.
Wait, 1, over.
I should be fine.
No one heard, yeah?
Send message, squad 2.
Sounds like we're getting something to the south.
I recommend engaging and destroying the enemy.
We don't see them, over.
Roger that, move into cover.
Hey, someone get on the south here. On this window.
I'm behind you.
Oh, perfect.
And humping in.
Alex, what's your status?
Yeah, I see them. Alright, hold still. Yeah. You can take them on.
Possible mortars firing at us. Getting cover.
That's definitely a mortar tube.
Well, Max, there's 3 dragons up here.
Roger that, we'll load him into my vehicle. Ben's coming up. Let's just blitz it to the staging point.
Incoming.
Incoming.
Alright, we are moving out of this building. Move to the next building to the east.
First squad and second squad, are y'all at the staging point ready to make your advances?
We are still being held up, over.
Okay,
We're moving our way down south. Yeah.
Do you want me with you guys on foot or want me to stay with my gunner?
If you want, you can stay there, but it's up to you. If you'd rather be on foot, it's fine by me.
So there's...
Alex, ready to south along the road.
We're moving behind you, as mentioned before.
Yeah, we're moving behind you.
Understood.
Grim, you're move Grim 113 into the corner where I'm at. Any targets? Oh yeah, I saw tracers coming from south-southwest. Seen?
Platoon, this is Squad 2. One of our vehicles seems to be booked. We can't get into the machine gun position.
Ben, that's friendly infantry on this side of the river. Say again, what, Mike? Do not engage any targets on this side of the river. By the way, that's the Soviet right there, right in front of us, 255. Oh shit! Yeah, engage him, kill him! Good spot.
This is Platoon Squad 2.
Send message.
Armed men spotted top of the hospital.
Roger that. If you have precision weapons, you can engage them. But don't spray at the hospital if you don't have to.
I don't see shit, where are they?
All my positions to move, bearing 220.
Do as you see fit. Here, let me pick the corner first, make sure I don't die. First or second squad, is that your vehicle cooking off?
Negative, that's an enemy vehicle towards our southeast. Second squad left the vehicle behind about 100 meters of the riverside because we cannot use the main gun.
What?
Squad 1, Squad 2. You'll cover us as we move across to the south.
Understood, so we're moving into the forest up ahead of us, yeah?
You're moving just 15 meters, like right next to the house, so you can cover.
First squad, this is command.
I'm still on the move.
Zabby was trying to raise you. Did you have comms with him? Over. Yeah, the grenade launcher's dropping hot sticky loads on enemies, over.
So close, I would just leave the engine, just in case.
We are not.
These guys are like.
Roger that. Be advised, platoon and MP team are at the staging point. Over.
Oh, that's the hospital over there, I think.
Sure he's the hospital in the southwest.
Oops.
I'm kissing his ass.
It's okay, I mostly put suppressing fire into the upstairs windows.
It's down, you almost pushed me, but I'm good.
There's contact very close, Womack. They're closing on us.
Yeah, he just shot me.
We've got friendlies to our southwest now, crossing the, or like on the riverbank.
Platoon Squad 2.
Send message.
We are holding fast to the north on the other side of the river of the hospitals. Orders over.
Wait, can you confirm that you're on the friendly side of the river?
We are.
Okay. If you can maneuver to engage the enemy that are dicking everybody else, do so.
We have no vision at the moment.
Inside the MO13, then we'll move.
Got it.
I say again, we have no visual of enemies at this present moment. Should we push across the river and engage?
Alright, Alex, we're going to.
First squad, are you in a position to cover second squad's advance across the river?
We'll be in 1 minute.
Say again?
Roger that. Second squad, wait, one mic, over.
We're moving out
Understood.
now. Second squad gets our cover.
We're moving with you guys, yeah?
Yeah, we're moving to the southwest.
Ben and Womack, don't close the ramp if anybody's doing that.
It's not me, over.
For RHS.
It looks like the Soviet forces that were on our side of the river have been wiped out. Let's continue as planned, over.
Ben, mount.
Alright, first squad, you're covering second squad's advance across the river. Second squad, cross the river, now, go.
Alright, second squad is going
Second
to
squad mounting up and moving out, one mic.
Don't fire on the hospital. Unless you're being fired at from the hospital, of course.
Just so everyone's aware, we have 2 M113s covering, well, 1 M113 crosses. Right now, second squad is the crossing in 113. Everyone else is covering. Over. Second squad, once you get across the river, just take up a holding point at the far bank and cover everybody else as they move.
Second squad moving in. Second squad beaching at the northern side of the St. Peter's General Hospital.
Roger that.
I've got enemies coming in from the east, southeast. Magazine over there in the bushes. See him? Over there, there's a guy right there.
2 is beached and is moving out.
Hey, green team, go check that out. Southeast, we've got 100 meters.
Roger that, second squad. Once you beach, hold that position where everybody else can cross. G-Man, get your boys mounted up. You're crossing ASAP.
Second squad is taking heavy and direct fire.
Alright, green team disregard, mount up. Green team disregard, we're mounting up. Alright, we're mounting up.
If it looks like it has some sort of sense of purpose or idea what it's doing, it's probably not friendly.
Platoon, this is second squad. Be advised, we just took some direct mortar rounds.
Roger that. Are you in combat strength? Over.
Alright, we're
Yeah, it's probably friendly. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, oh boy! Just three of those, keep here.
Let us know when we're close.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. I feel so buoyant.
First squad is crossing as we speak.
7 kilometers per hour.
MP team, once first squad has dismounted their troops, go ahead and make your cross. Over.
We're landed, we're now.
Whoa.
Come up, yeah, it's hard.
On the rooftop, on the
We're
rooftop.
taking fire from the rooftop of the hospital.
Roger. Second squad, are you at combat strength?
Second squad will be combat strength in 1 minute.
First squad, are you at combat strength?
Yep.
Yeah,
First squad, move in and clear the hospital. Door to door. Continue with your objective afterward.
and clear the hospital. Yellow
It's a
team
road of
dismounts.
balance.
Yellow dismounts, we are clearing the hospital.
MP team, are you across the river?
Yeah, confirm.
Roger that. Take up a firing position just to the east of the hospital, like at the eastern part of the hospital. Wait for first squad to give you the word is cleared before you move to or onto your objectives.
Roger that, eastern part.
Alright, stack up, around this corner.
Fighting at people in hazmat here, southwest.
Platoon, this is
Alright,
second.
green team engage to the southwest, green team engage to the southwest, yellow team prepare to breach. Yellow team ready, let's go.
Empty transmission.
Grims down, enemy on the roof.
Enemy BMP, enemy BMP.
Check for friendlies, you might have friendlies in here.
We got friendlies in here.
We've got
There's
friendlies
a
in
sheriff, don't shoot him.
We've got friendlies and civilians in here.
Okay, yellow team this way.
Just things. G-Man's here.
Go forward, this is Bravo 2-1 team lead coming over.
This is Godfather, send it.
Disregard, it's fixed up.
Where's our M13?
It's over there.
Godfather is full of grace, over.
Wait, it's split?
Interrogative. Godfather interrogative.
Taking
Can you
fire from
fix
the
our vehicle that acts like a missile and knock everybody out?
It's pretty.
We'll send the machine gun on.
Alright, this is a fucking green team. Move to that building to the south. Try and clear it out. Try getting like another building, yeah?
Southwest.
First squad, this is second.
Alright. I'm deploying smoke right now.
Just suppress the entire south.
Grab my drone, I shot mid.
Incoming!
Let's go.
When possible, I've broken out.
Womack, are you up?
Womack's up, Finn is not.
Okay,
Platoon, this is second. We're in a very bad location. We're moving towards the first squad's main defensive point.
Can you confirm that you're moving toward first squad defensive point?
That is true. Red marker, construction site.
Roger that.
Where's Kino? Kino's there. Y'all good? Come on, Womack.
Alright, stay there, guys.
Good. Copy.
Be advised, first squad vehicle just got toasty. Over. Kinu. Once you've now stabilized Northbend,
Double team, hold here. I will be right back. If you don't hear from me in like 2 minutes, I presume you down or dead.
Understood.
Hey.
Again, what's the situation? What's going on?
Okay, I have an NG, so I can
Hello, gentlemen.
Yeah, we don't know where they are.
We're taking MG fast in the southwest.
On the southwest, you said, yeah?
All call signs be advised, we do not know what's out when we have 113, so keep your eyes open.
Can we jump through the window?
Squad, sit rep incoming.
Try and get a frag.
Standing by for sit rep.
It's your grenade launcher.
We're currently location construction site. We're taking heavy contact from the street next to the Taco Bell to our west.
Next to the Taco
Roger that,
Bell.
can you effectively engage the enemy?
We are busy.
Roger that.
Oh, there he is. I set him up just fine, thank you. Alright, perfect. Keep an eye on the southwest. Alright, we just took out a enemy force to the southeast. We're coming back.
Understood, covering.
Darn.
This is second squad. We are in armor contact next to Taco Bell.
I don't even know where it is.
You are from Serbia, right?
Yeah.
So Serbia.
I'm awake. No, it is not.
Heads up.
What? What? You're the first to say that.
I'm just gonna stay here. You want to fuck up now?
Bollocks.
Did you see what happened to you? Yeah. I was gonna go after and I ran here. Yeah. Look right here. You see what happened? I literally was going bang, bang, bang. That was the first shot. I thought, oh fuck, and I was about to say, do you think?
Okay,
Right next to you.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, he was inside that
gonna
right there.
check the building to the west.
So we've lost. Okay, so the 113's down.
Gonna
Did you get the guy that was on the
give me
roof?
1 second. I'm gonna check the building.
Second squad, this is platoon. Are y'all alive? Over.
Platoon, this is second squad. I will assist in 1 second.
First squad, this is platoon. Radio check.
Southwest.
Alright, you guys are alive. Alright, 2-3. Peter and Alice. They're responsible for G-Man.
Platoon, this is second squad. We are currently being overrun by infantry.
He was southeast. I don't want to send people out that direction.
User left your channel.
So we have enemies to the west and the southwest.
Southwest, there's a lot of them.
West and
Just came in.
southwest, both.
Southwest.
Yeah, both.
They're coming from the elevator. On our right.
G-Man, come in, over.
Bravo Actual, this is Bravo 2. This is Bravo Actual. Come in, over.
Oh my god, both arms are fucked. I'm gonna do the left arm.
I'm good onto the right. What? Bandage and then.
Just bandage and apply the splint.
I'm alive?
First squad, this is second squad, come in.
This is Platoon, I'm up.
Oh, he lost a lot of blood.
Platoon, do you have any whereabouts of first squad?
I have remnants of first squad. I do not have first squad actual.
Taking fire to the southeast, do not cross in front of my gun. Fall back to the north. Magazine! Magazine!
Yeah, Platoon, this is second. We are still holding the construction site. We hold off the enemy advance. Orders?
We are falling back. Hold that position for 45 seconds, then fall back across the river.
This is second squad, copy orders.
Holy shit. Yeah, they are.
Oh, just ahead of us, just ahead of us! Gun, just ahead of us!
Channel switched.
Oh, hello, fellow dead person.
They just like, I literally just flopped outside of the house.
I got orders from Zaddy to move to a building, but he didn't know that there was a squad of the PKM watching the midway between the building and our building, so it's got mauled down by PKM.
Okay, is it me or like white super bullet spongy?
Ah, they're pretty
They were
spongy.
very bullet spongy.
What was the guy with a PKM just sitting on top of the fucking hospital, dude?
How did they not get you up?
No,
I mean, obviously.
Yes, so what happened was, like I hit the corner, I hit him with a M203, and then I half a mag and he came in to shoot me.
You're just looking at your body like, well, I hope Alex knows what to do.
They're still trying to kill me. Look at them still trying to CPR me.
Yeah, I saw them.
Oh, but Shushka's down as well. 2 conscripts.
I am just gonna troll a bit in water.